Addressing unvaccinated Americans this evening, President Biden said the rest of the country has been patient, but that patience is running thin. So he's implementing several new policies and executive orders on vaccination and testing.
In a preemptive strike to the likely criticism on right-wing media, the president pointed out Fox News requires its employees to be vaccinated or test negative for COVID. Let's go live to CBS 4's Skylar Henry at the White House. Skylar.
Lauren and Elliot, good evening to you. He also mentioned several other big companies, such as Disney, also taking necessary measures to get all of their employees vaccinated as well. This is all part of the president's six-prong approach to try to slow the spread of the coronavirus pandemic. He also is working with the Department of Labor to say that they are trying to work on a rule that would require all employers with more than 100 employees either be vaccinated or have weekly testing.
President Biden's plan for tackling the COVID pandemic is a six-step approach, focusing on public health, schools, and the economy.
We have the tools to combat COVID-19, and a distinct minority of Americans, supported by a distinct minority of elected officials, are keeping us from turning the corner.
The president signed an executive order requiring federal executive branch workers be vaccinated. Another extends the same standard to employees of contractors that do business with the federal government.
If a federal worker fails to comply, they will go through the standard HR process, which includes counseling and face disciplinary action.
The White House says the Labor Department is developing a rule that businesses with more than 100 employees require vaccination or weekly testing. The administration is also calling on states to adopt vaccination requirements for employees that work at schools.
We're going to protect vaccinated workers from unvaccinated co-workers.
Last week, more than 252,000 children nationwide tested positive for COVID. The Los Angeles School Board is considering mandating vaccines for students 12 and older in order to attend in-person classes.
There isn't measles and mumps and rubella in our schools because we vaccinate and we require it. It's a mandate. This is a mandate to save lives.
Meanwhile, the NFL is touting its vaccination efforts, with more than 93% of players and 99% of team staff vaccinated. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Dallas Cowboys kick off the new season Thursday night, though Cowboys lineman Zach Martin is out after he tested positive for COVID-19.
So also part of the president's rollout is the TSA. He's extending the mask policy for all domestic and international travel. That's planes, that's trains, that's buses as well. And those who violate that will have to pay double fines. Guys.